Let's move on now. The Ecuadorian police battled masked men who launched homemade projectiles at them in downtown Quito as protesters defied a curfew imposed by the president there in a bid to quell anti-austerity unrest, where parts of the highland city of nearly 3 million people resembled a war zone with armored military vehicles patrolling some streets as well. Take a look.
Residents of Ecuador's capital ventured out into the streets despite a 24-hour military curfew, and people woke to destruction. They made their way through piles of burnt tires, chunks of pavement and tree trunks smouldering after a day of violent protests. Ecuador's army patrolled the streets of the capital as the government and indigenous leaders prepared for talks. The protests have paralyzed Ecuador's economy and cut off more than half of the country's production of oil, Ecuador's most important export. Negotiations were scheduled, but demonstrations have continued.
Obviamente yo pienso que las medidas a lo mejor no pueden haber sido las correctas, o el presidente no pudo obrar de una manera correcta.
Hundreds of people defied the curfew and headed towards the main protest site, some carrying wooden poles.
¿Habrá solución o no habrá solución? No tengo idea, ¿verdad? O sea, por lo menos antes sabía de que podía haber una alternativa o una salida, ¿no? Ahora no sé si va a haber.
The curfew is being seen as a sign of the government's desperation and a way to intimidate people.
Me parece que es algo desesperado del gobierno, porque es una forma de amedrentar al pueblo. Porque todo el mundo se refugia en sus casas y deja que el resto proteste. Pero ayer, igual, así sea toque de queda, salimos a dar la vuelta aquí al...
Ecuadorians are protesting against unemployment, steep prices of essential commodities, drawing in thousands of protesters. Bureau Report, Republic TV.